Spencer asked me how to use ratchet straps. Let me give you a quick video on how to use ratchet straps. Let's say you just went to the store, bought a nice new smart TV, and you take it out to your car and it doesn't fit in your car. How are you gonna get it home? Throw it on top of your car and then strap it down. When you're ready to secure that TV to the top of your car, you need to know how to use this. This is the ratchet part. The part in the middle is called the windlass. It's like the axle or the spindle it goes through. When I rotate this, you'll see that it turns. There's a slot down the middle of it. From the back side or this side, you put your webbing through that slot and pull it through and pull it as far as you can until you've hand snugged down your load. Once you've done that, then you start ratcheting this. Go like that, and you'll notice that as I do, it's gathering that webbing around the spool. You want to have it pretty close to snug before you start doing that because you can't wrap the whole spool of webbing around the windlass. Otherwise, it'll take up too much room. Now, when you're ready to release it, there's a little trigger right here. You pull down on that. It stops these from locking, and you can open it. And when you open it all the way, this secondary one back here also unlocks, and you can pull this out. And then you can take it out. When you're ready to strap down your TV, make sure you get the hooks anchored well on luggage racks or door frames or wherever you can. You're gonna want this side to be down. Try to avoid twists. I'm gonna put this through the windlass, that slot that I just showed you. When I've got it as snug as I can get it this way, I start doing the ratchet. And that's winding up the rope around there and snugging the load down. Pull that back. I'd have to deal with all of the excess webbing and pull it to the other side, tie it down, make sure it's not flapping in the wind. When I'm ready to release it, you pull the release mechanism. Then I can pull that back all the way to the other side. And when I do, you can see that it springs loose. And then I can just pull the webbing out. When you're done using them, you want to make sure that you store it neatly. It'll last a lot longer if you do that. So loop it up. I've got a rubber band. You can get a twist tie, a zip tie. And if you have a bag to keep these things in, they're going to last a lot longer. So that's a quick tutorial on how you use ratchet straps. Spencer, if you want to know more details, I found a really good playlist from a different channel, and I'll put a link to them in the description for some quick tutorials on how to use other tools like vice grips or pipe cutters, and watch this playlist here. Remember, if you're growing up and your dad's not in your daily life, then subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, download the guide, The Map to Manhood, at maptomanhood.org. It's a free download, has a lot of the lessons that will help you equip yourself for adulthood, especially if you've grown up and your dad hasn't been there. Always remember, you do have a dad that loves you, and I'll see you on the next playlist.